Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the darkest and most intriguing cases in history, the murder of the Black Dahlia. In 1947, the brutal crime against Elizabeth Short shocked the world, and to this day, it remains unsolved. Get ready for a story of mystery, Hollywood, and secrets that were never revealed. If you love true crime, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Elizabeth Short was a 22-year-old young woman, born in Boston, who dreamed of becoming a movie star. With jet black hair, fair skin, and a striking style, she often wore dahlia flowers in her hair, the inspiration for her posthumous nickname, the Black Dahlia. But her life in Los Angeles was far from a fairy tale. Elizabeth worked temporary jobs, stayed in rented rooms, and moved around the Hollywood nightlife, meeting soldiers, actors, and mysterious figures. In December 1946, she was last seen at a hotel, talking to an unidentified man. What happened next? That's where the story turns dark. On the morning of January 15th, 1947, a housewife named Betty Bersinger was walking through the Leimert Park neighborhood in Los Angeles when she made a horrifying discovery. In a vacant lot, she found the body of Elizabeth Short. What she saw was not just a murder, it was a scene straight out of a horror film. The body had been cut in half with surgical precision, her face mutilated in a Glasgow smile, and her blood completely drained. The autopsy revealed that Elizabeth endured days of torture, with rope marks and mutilations performed with chilling skill. Who could have done something so cruel, and why? The Los Angeles Police Department jumped into action, but the case quickly became a media circus. Newspapers published shocking photos and even invented stories to sell more copies. Soon after, an anonymous package arrived at a newsroom containing Elizabeth's belongings, her birth certificate, an address book with missing pages, and taunting notes signed by someone calling themselves the Avenger of the Dahlia. Over 50 detectives interrogated 150 suspects, and 59 people falsely confessed. The press tampered with evidence, public pressure mounted, and the killer always seemed one step ahead. Among the suspects, some names stood out. Robert "Red" Manley, the last person seen with Elizabeth, was quickly cleared with a solid alibi. Mark Hansen, a nightclub owner Elizabeth often stayed with, had a shady past, but no concrete evidence against him. The most intriguing was Dr. George Hoddle, a brilliant physician with the surgical skills needed for the mutilations. Decades later, his own son, Steve Hoddle, uncovered evidence linking him to the crime, including photographs of Elizabeth found in their home. Other theories suggested serial killers like the Cleveland torso murderer or even the Hollywood mob. In 2025, author Eli Frankel published Sisters in Death, the Black Dahlia, the Prairie Heiress, and their hunter, proposing a link between Elizabeth's murder and the 1941 killing of Layla Welsh in Kansas. He suggested both women were targeted by the same hunter, a man with a history of violence and stalking. Frankel claimed to have discovered previously unseen documents and interviews pointing to the killer's identity, but the LAPD has yet to confirm. The Black Dahlia case changed true crime forever. It inspired books like James Ellroy's, films, TV series, and even video games like L.A. Noire. It exposed the failures of law enforcement, the sensationalism of the press, and the vulnerability of women in Hollywood's golden age. To this day, the case remains open, with hopes that DNA testing might finally bring answers. But the killer of the Black Dahlia is still a mystery, a ghost haunting Los Angeles. So what's your theory? Who killed the Black Dahlia? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more true crime stories. Until next time, and beware of the mysteries lurking in the dark. Thanks for watching. Do you have a case you'd like to see in our next video? Leave your suggestions in the comments or reach out on our social media. See you soon.